the really interesting thing about Harvey Weinstein and you choosing these exceptionally difficult cases is also thinking about what it means to defend evil people, what it means to defend these, we could say, unpopular, and you might push back against the word evil, but bad people in society. First of all, do you think there's such a thing as evil, or do you think all people are good and it's just circumstances that create evil? And also, is there somebody too evil for the law to defend?
So the first question, that's a deep philosophical question, whether the category of evil does any work for me. It does for me. I do think that I do subscribe to that category, that there is evil in the world as conventionally understood. So there are many who will say, yeah, that just doesn't do any work for me. But the category evil, in fact, does intellectual work for me, and I understand it as something that exists.
Is it genetic, or is it the circumstance? Like, what kind of work does it do for you intellectually?
I think that it's highly contingent. That is to say, that the conditions in which one grows up and so forth begins to create this category that we may think of as evil. Now, there are studies and whatnot that show that certain brain abnormalities and so forth are more prevalent in, say, serial killers. So there may be a biological predisposition to certain forms of conduct, but I don't have the biological evidence to make a statement that someone is born evil, and I'm not a determinist thinker in that way. So you come out the womb evil and you're destined to be that way. To the extent there may be biological determinants, there still requires some nurture as well.
But do you still put a responsibility on the individual?
Of course, yeah. We all make choices, and so some responsibility on the individual. Indeed, we live in a culture, unfortunately, where a lot of people have a constellation of bad choices in front of them, and that makes me very sad.
Yeah,
that the people grow up with predominantly bad choices in front of them, and that's unfair, and that's on all of us. But yes, I do think we make choices.
Wow, that's so powerful. The constellation of bad choices. That's such a powerful way to think about sort of equality, which is the set of trajectories before you that you could take if you just roll the dice. Because, life is a kind of optimization problem. Sorry to take us into math. Over a set of trajectories under imperfect information. So you're going to do a lot of stupid shit, to put it in technical terms. But the fraction of the trajectories that take you into bad places or into good places is really important, and that's ultimately what we're talking about. And evil might be just a little bit of a predisposition biologically, but the rest is just trajectories that you can take.